2017. Pornpui Chochuwong has just beaten Cheng Bei Wen, representing the United States. So there's 2 players from Thailand in the semi-final of the women's singles. We'll find out a little bit later who will join them, whether it'll be Yamaguchi or Pusala Venkata Sindhu. But our next match, we have the defending champion in the men's singles, because Viktor Axelsen won the title a year ago. He's on a quest to reach 3 consecutive finals, because he was beaten in the final in 2019. He's up against a Thai player, Sittikom Thammasin. And Thammasin, as you can see, unseeded. After that, we'll have the women's singles and then 2 mixed doubles to finish this evening's play here in Birmingham. So as far as the men's singles is concerned, well, this is the last of the quarter-final matches, and at quarter-final stage you could see that there was 2 Danes and 2 players from Japan. The big news is that the reigning world champion and former winner of the All England, Kento Momota, was beaten by Lee Zijia in 2 straight games. Well, who will join the Malaysian? And Mark Kaljol from the Netherlands, and Anna Zantensen safely through as well. So far, only 1 match has been done and dusted in 2 straight games, and that was the Momota match. So will it be an all-Danish men's singles semi-final in the bottom half of the draw? Well, this, I can tell you, will be a 3rd meeting between these 2 players, and Viktor Axelsen, the number 2 seed here this year in Birmingham, has won both of them. And he's won both of them in 2 straight games. Last time they met was in the first round of the YONEX Thailand Open in Bangkok in January, 21-12, 21-6 in just 34 minutes. But Axelsen really was on fire in Thailand. 3 finals in 3 weeks, winning 2 of them. And in fact, he's coming into the All England Championships, having won 38 of his last 39 matches. So now, as he's already won 2 matches here in Birmingham, he's won 40 of the last 41 matches. Absolutely extraordinary.
Would you like to go red or black?
Since the beginning of 2020, Axelsen has played 8 tournaments. He's been in 7 finals and won 5 titles. I think we can safely say that he's been in a pretty good form. Very tall athlete, as you can see. 194, that's 6'4". Former world number 1, currently number 2. Did spend a total of 51 weeks as world number 1 across 2 different spells. And he's making his 9th appearance here at the All England Championships. And as I was telling you, has been in the final for the last 2 years. Lost in 2019. Last year, beat Cho Tien Chen to win his first All England title. Now, both of his matches so far have gone the full distance. Against Watanabe in the first round, dropped the opening game, and then against Sai Praneeth, the World Championship bronze medalist, again dropped the opening game before coming back 21-12 in the decider. His opponent, Sittikom Thammasin, turned 26 last month, born in the Thai capital of Bangkok. 29 in the world ranking at the moment, but did spend 10 weeks in total across 2 different spells at 21. Only making his 2nd appearance here at the All England Championships. Last year, he lost in the very first round, and he lost to his opponent of today. He was beaten by Axelsen, who went on to win it. So in the first round, he beat Pablo Abian of Spain, and then in the second round, he received a walkover against Jonathan Christie, the number 5 seed from Indonesia. But the last final that Sittikom Thammasin was in was when he won the Macau Super 300 event of 2019. And for Thailand fans, you'll be a little bit alarmed to hear that since being in the final, he's played 6 more tournaments at Thammasin, and he's lost in the first round of all 6. David Evans is our umpire for this one, and Amanda Balaam from England, the service judge. So Morten, that is a little bit concerning. Since winning the Macau Open at the end of 2019, 6 tournaments for the Thai player, 6 first-round losses until he got here.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's a very tall order. You really stated the case very nicely when you said that Axelsen really is on fire, and Thammasin has been struggling a bit lately. And when we saw the head-to-head between the two players, it didn't make it any better if you look at it from a Thailand point of view. So
yeah.
It's a tall order. He can go out, he can play absolutely freely, he can do whatever he wants. I don't think anyone is expecting him to win, so it's up there, full cylinders, do whatever you can.
Yeah, no pressure.
Ladies and
Axelsen,
gentlemen, on my right,
doing
Sittikom
his
Thammasin,
usual stretches.
Thailand. And on my left, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. Sittikom Thammasin to serve. Level. Play.
So the unseeded Sittikom Thammasin, or Thailand, getting this quarterfinal underway against the defending champion Viktor Axelsen.
Service over, 1 love.
Well, Axelsen's results coming into this All England. 2 weeks ago, he won his 3rd title of the year, the Swiss Open. 4 finals from 4 tournaments in 2021. But he has looked shaky, Morten, in his first 2 rounds.
He has. I also think he's been up against 2 really good quality players. That have to be said.
Yeah.
But yes, I think he's looked a little bit shaky. And you can definitely, I would say, play against him. You know, you don't have to be too scared. And I think it shows you're a good champion when you can win on your not so good days.
Yes.
and you can pull through when it's not easy, when things is not going your way. And all credit to Axelsen being here today after the first 2 matches, because he has been under pressure.
Yeah.
Service over. 1-3.
So for people that perhaps haven't seen Thammasin play before, what are his qualities? What should we be looking out for?
I think he's a really nice all-rounder. He plays a good solid game. He moves well on court, got nice technique. What he possibly lacks when he's up against the really good ones is a little bit of pace.
Now, certainly when I've watched him play against Axelsen in the past, I've felt that he's intimidated by Axelsen's height. He doesn't really know sometimes what to do, and especially when Axelsen is attacking well. He's got a wonderfully steep smash.
Yeah. But in that sense, I think the slow conditions here in Birmingham can possibly be to a small advantage for Thammasin. That the attack from Axelsen is not as fierce here as what we see in other stadiums.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice angle. Angle and placement. No real power. Not needed.
No, he plays with good steepness on that shot.
Overdone it. So Morten, Thammasin, quarterfinal of the men's singles at the All England. The last player from Thailand in the men's singles quarterfinal stage was...
He played beautifully badminton. Very, very nice badminton. And it's about, I can't remember his name.
How many years ago are we talking?
Let's say 15 years ago.
No, there's been one since.
One since?
You're thinking of Boonsak Ponsana, weren't you?
Yes, I was, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I was thinking of him.
This is a good rally, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hard fought rally. Oh my goodness, did the stringers go there? What happened to there? No, his stringers are fine. 30 shots. Left-hander.
Sensen Puntuk.
Yes. 4 years ago, he lost in the quarterfinal stage to Cho Tien Chen.
Yeah.
But if you go back 8 years, that same man, Tanonsak Sensung Boonsak, as a qualifier, reached the semi-final stage, 2013.
He could be a very, very tricky player to play. He
Yeah.
still plays, but of course not at the same level anymore, but
No.
he could be very tricky to play. Wonderful net play and good attacking skills.
Oh my goodness, that bounced off the top of the tape and still found the line.
9-3.
Remarkable shot from Axelsen.
Sittikom.
He's got a little bit too much time, Axelsen. Of course, it's a wonderful lift here, but that clear response from Thammasin is simply a little bit too slow.
It's gone long and the run of points comes to an end, but 6 straight points has put Axelsen in control in these early stages. Oh dear. Oh. Just twisting his right ankle. Now he had surgery on his right ankle.
He looks okay.
Middle of September last year.
The way he's moving, he looks completely okay.
Service over.
No, there's certainly nothing wrong with that smash, was there?
4.
There's something not quite right.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah. To the mid-game interval. With an 11-4 advantage, the defending champion, Viktor Axelsen. Yeah, it's definitely his right ankle. Look at that. That's a worry for Danish fans.
Så kommer vi pludselig ind i det overvåg som fat i en del. Så allerede nu så skal han begynde at gå ind og prøve at være mere aktiv og skære den ned. Ja, det vil med bare holde det her. Når du bruger på banen, så er det stadigvæk langt frem at stå. Ja. Sindssygt god afvikling. God afvikling og godt spilvæg. Folk harขึ้นไปรอรับแต่เขาตัวสูงตัวใหญ่นะไม่ใช่ว่าขึ้นต่ำๆขึ้นโด่งๆเพื่อที่จะให้มีเวลาเข้ามารับได้ถ้าขึ้นโด่งขึ้นไปอีก
So Morten, what did Kenneth Jonassen say? Did they discuss the ankle?
A little bit. As I understood it, Axelsen was saying he's okay.
11-4.
And they expect that Thammasin have to open up a bit more now and have to go on the attack. Can't sit back and wait. He's got to try to unsettle the situation, because otherwise this is happening the whole time.
Yeah.
12-4.
So that's what the Danes are expecting.
Yes.
9 of the last 10 points to Axelsen.
It's okay.
Yeah, as we were mentioning earlier, Thammasin really does struggle with the angle of shot from Axelsen. Oh, well, that's sort of a desperation shot. That says to me, Morten, that he doesn't really know what he's going to try next.
Yeah, he's a little bit bewildered. There's no doubt about it. But he's an experienced player, and he's got to try to find his footings and yeah, go on the attack, because if he gives initiative too much away, then we've just seen what happens. Good play there. That's a good opportunity. Well played. Very unlucky it's not going over, but the idea was really good.
12 of 13 points now to Axelsen. I think Axelsen is a little bit wary moving to his deep forehand corner. I think he is worried about that ankle.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
No, overdone it.
17-4.
3-all to 17-4.
It's double speed.
Stay on the court.
But I think you're right in the sense that sometimes we see Axelsen being a little bit perhaps too sensitive to things around him, and if things are not absolutely perfect and all that, so it can sometimes play on his mind.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
19.
There's such a contrast between the two players from Denmark, Anders Antonsen and Viktor Axelsen. Anders is not concerned at all whatever is happening. He just goes with whatever is on the day, and that's it, where Viktor is much more concerned.
Game point 4.
17 of 18 points and a whole host of game point opportunities.
Isn't that what you call warp speed?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Game.
21-4. 18 of 19 points. To say he's in command is an understatement.
21-4.
Only 12 minutes for the opening game. 21-4 for the defending champion.
Så lige skal du trykke med til den over. Ja, lige nok. Når du vælger at tage nettet herover, så skal den virkelig, den skal have noget, fordi ellers så dør. Ja, men lige i starten, så synes jeg, at det handler stadigvæk om at blive ved med at stå langt fremme. Acceptere, hvis der kommer en overspilning, hvor du hænger lidt lige i starten. Men således at det er dig, der dikterer spillet. Altså, han kommer jo ikke til at spille baglinjespil derovre fra mod dig. Han kommer til at skære det lidt mere. Ja, altså, jeg tror, han kommer hårdt over.
ต้องอยากได้อย่างเดียวใช่ป่ะเพราะถ้าพอเราขึ้นลูกไปจบเลยเพราะนั้นเราต้องเล่นสี่เหลี่ยมเล่นแบบสี่เหลี่ยมไม่ให้เขาขึ้นให้เขาเกี่ยวตัวเคลื่อนไปเคลื่อนมาเล่นแบบสี่เหลี่ยมเล่นยาวๆนะทำไงก็ได้ที่ไม่ให้ลูกมันปักลงให้ลูกมันออกมาเป็นแนวสวนดาบซะมากกว่าตอนนี้เราเคลื่อนที่น้อยนะต้องเล่นพยายามเล่นเกมแบบสี่เหลี่ยมแบบนั้นนะไม่งั้นแย่เข้าใจป่ะลงไปกล้าเล่นขาสปีดเร็วหน่อยไม่เล่นใกล้เน็ตเล่นยาวยกไม้รอเล่นยาวยกไม้รอสี่เหลี่ยมและเล่นเกมบุกเยอะหน่อยมั่นใจโอ๊ต
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So what can Sittikom Thammasin do here in the second game? He's now hitting with the drift. It'll be more difficult to get the shuttle to the back of the court, get a good length. Now, presumably, there wasn't an awful lot of talk from Kenneth Jonasson about tactics when a player wins an opening game to 4. Surely, as a coach, you must be pretty happy.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, they still discussed tactics, I would say. But I agree with you. It's all about in a situation like that to keep your player on track and make sure that they're not relaxing and taking things for granted. Keep the pressure up and get the job done. And now he's missed 2 smashes.
Oh, dear me. That was the bottom of the net.
Service over. Yes.
Another miss hit.
Yeah, it was an example of Thammasin is lacking that little bit of pace and power when he wants to really put pressure on his opponent.
Yeah, that's the problem we spoke about. Try and get it past the tall man at the back of the court. It's liable to go long because you're hitting with the drift.
Service over. 3, 4.
Oh, he was ready for that.
He was really moving up on court. Viktor Axelsen. Well, that's also the instruction from Kenneth Jonasson. He was just talking to Viktor between the rallies and said, move forward a bit.
Service over. 4, all.
Oh yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
He's got so many options.
Yeah. And in contrast, I mean, Thammasin, his attacking shot, I'm trying to think throughout the match, have I seen him hit a winning attacking shot? The
Not
answer
really.
is, I don't think I have.
No.
We've seen him put a couple of cross-court slices into the net when he had an opportunity to play a winner.
Yeah, and also cross-court smashes into the net.
Oh, no, that's nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. Good follow-up.
5-0. Yes.
That whip across court was the one that did the damage.
เขาไม่อยากตีนานแล้วตอนเนี้ยเขาจะเล่นให้มันจบ
Oh, that's a great smash.
And he's scoring at will.
Please wipe the court.
No, he missed the first two points of this second game, but I must say that Axelsen more or less scoring at will. But Thammasin is doing much better now.
Now, Coach Jonasson just keeping an eye on the adjoining court where there's a Danish mixed doubles pair on.
Yeah, they lost the first game.
Johan Melund. Oh, backhand smash. Well, the fact that Axelsen chose ends, Morten, do you think that he prefers playing from that far side where he can use his punch clears and get the shuttle really to the back of the court of his opponent?
In all honesty, I don't know. I spoke to him earlier today, and we were just chit-chatting, and it was great. He was in good mood, and
that's a lovely one.
You know, he felt quite relaxed. I sensed, but what he wants to do, you know, whether I'm sure he thought a lot about what happened at the World Tour Finals when he played Anders in the final.
Yeah.
Was that the right choice to have the bad end first? Maybe he should change tactics, but I honestly haven't spoken to him, so I don't know what's going on in his mind on this.
Yeah, okay.
6.
Missed it.
10-6.
5 straight points.
Yes.
Goes well long of the back line,
6.
and on a run of 6 straight points, Viktor Axelsen has a 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval. It's not often you see him sit down at a mid-game interval.
Reminds me of Mohammed Hassan,
Yeah.
always sitting down.
Så har der været god variation nu for din varme derhen. Og således han ikke kan blive han løber over og vil have den der med det samme. Ja. Okay? Ja.
20 seconds.
เราแค่เอาผ่านๆลงอ่ะใช่เอาลงไปก่อนเดี๋ยว
You know, I have a theory as to why he was sitting down.
Okay.
I think he was stretching and manipulating his ankle as he was sitting.
Okay, could be.
11-6.
But I think you're right.
Play.
He's not completely comfortable.
No. Well, you should be pretty comfortable with the scoreline at the moment.
Service over. 7-11.
Brilliant cross-court net shot. But the interesting thing there, Morten, to me, how many chances did he have to try and end the rally with a downward shot, with a smash or a clip shot like that? I think it was 3 or 4.
Yes.
And he couldn't put the shuttle down.
No, but he's creating good angle, good steepness on the last half smash, which is sliced, and then the follow-up is really good with a quality shot to finish.
Yeah. Oh, that was going wide, wasn't it? Well, he's played a winner anyway.
And we will never know.
Please wipe the board. It's okay. Line judge.
Yeah, not happy that the perspiration has been fully mopped up.
Thank you. Twelve, 8.
Oh, lucky net cord, for which he apologises.
12.
Oh, that's delightful. Now that's one of the first winners we've seen from him from the back of the court.
Yeah, outright winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't fall for the trick shot down the line. This one here, he never fell for that one.
Axelsen's trying to up the pace.
It's
Oh, he's
wide.
overdone that.
11, 12. Sittikom. Shut.
I think it's interesting, you know, of course we've been watching Viktor Axelsen for so many years and so many matches. I've been part of it for quite a while, and somehow he's not looking at ease, not only the angle, but I sort of sense that
13,
if,
11.
let's say, a few rallies is going against him and things are not really working out, I think he looks like he could get rather irritated. He wants to finish this as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
14, 11.
That's one left. Oh, good judgment.
Service over. 12-14. Service over. Yes.
Yeah, well, that lift was woefully short and it got what it deserved.
Yes.
Look where Axelsen's feet are when he played that.
Yeah, that's
Half court area.
Yeah, mid court.
Yeah.
Please wait for the goal.
Well, I don't know if you agree with me, but he looks a little bit edgy. Is that the word?
Yes, and I totally agree with you. And I think he's got half his mind, not on this match, but on his
Tomorrow match.
Tomorrow match, assuming he can get through this.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, he's got a point to prove.
Now, sometimes I think he's overcommitted. He played that push down his opponent's backhand side, and Axelsen is far too far forward.
Yeah, he's overcommitting. But having the height he's got, he can afford to do that sometimes.
Yeah, but given his height and his reach, surely he could afford to step back and still kill it if it comes back to the net.
Yeah, true.
17-13.
That's a nice shot from Thammasin.
Service over.
Reaching it very early,
14-17.
playing with a small disguise cross court to that deep forehand corner, but the way he's playing it is really nice. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Really good shot.
Real indecision from Axelsen.
I think he did well in taking that one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Morten. I think it was definitely in. But the fact that he hesitated actually sort of confirms your theory that he's a little uptight.
Thank you. Back on court.
So just 2 points the deficit.
Yeah.
That could be costly.
18-15.
Yeah, and another one drifts wide.
19-15.
And all of a sudden, just 2 points away from the semi-final once more, Axelsen. Oh, that's good play. My goodness me.
20. Match point.
Lovely way to bring up match point opportunities.
Yeah, well closed the net. That's really quick. The first flick serve of the day. That's wide. Well, not wide, but long.
Yeah. 21-15, the second game. Well, he was made to work a little harder in the second game, but one always felt that he was in command. Viktor Axelsen, that stunning opening game. 21-4, 21-15 in 34 minutes. So it will indeed be an all-Danish men's singles semi-final tomorrow in the bottom half of the draw. Well, he's had a much easier quarter-final, Axelsen, than tomorrow's opponent. Antonsen was on court for 1 hour and 8 minutes in his 3-game victory over Kanta Suniyama. So, through to the semi-final. Still on course for his quest to reach 3 consecutive finals here at the All England Championships. So there is the lineup for semi-finals in the YONEX All England men's singles. All Danish affair in the bottom half of the draw. A repeat of the 2020 World Tour Finals final in Bangkok earlier this year. Top half of the draw hasn't Mark Kallio done well. The player from the Netherlands